Okay, let's dive right into this. We are unpacking a truly high stakes intelligence report that just surfaced in global media, specifically out of the Times of India. We're basically looking at a massive geopolitical puzzle involving the US, Israel, and Iran. So let's follow the information and see exactly how all these pieces fit together. It all really centers around this one core question. How does a single piece of unverified intelligence actually influence a global conflict? When world leaders and alleged assassination plots are involved, it ripples through everything from military strategies to domestic politics. Let's break down exactly how this phenomena works. Act 1. The Israeli Intelligence Warning. All right, so this is where this startling news originated. According to multiple media reports, Israel has shared some fresh intelligence with the United States. And the core allegation? That Iran recently developed a new plan to assassinate Donald Trump. The Wall Street Journal reported that this intel was passed along just this week, while CNN, citing two sources familiar with the matter, noted that it referred to a very specific alleged plot. So, the crucial point is understanding what makes this warning so different. U.S. intelligence monitors a steady flow of threats against Trump all the time. That background noise is unfortunately standard. But this Israeli warning? It was flagged as new because it detailed a specific, localized, and potentially actionable plot. That level of specificity is absolutely crucial. It elevates it from just a routine briefing to an urgent red flag warning. Act 2. Unverified allegations and caveats. Now, here is the reality on the ground, and it's a big one. While the exact details of the purported plan remain unclear, CNN reported a massive caveat. U.S. agencies had not independently verified this intelligence. Furthermore, the U.S. wasn't even tracking this alleged plot before Israel's warning. The information was basically handed over cold and hasn't yet been corroborated by the U.S. intelligence apparatus. Act 3. Trump responds to threats. Of course, this isn't just an abstract data point, right? It involves real people. When the Wall Street Journal and CNN reached out for confirmation, the White House entirely deflected. Instead of confirming or denying the specifics of the Israeli warning, they directed the media to remarks Donald Trump made on Wednesday in Ankara. There, he stated he had recently learned of a brand new list ranking him as Iran's top assassination target. Let me read you exactly what Trump said to reporters. Quote, "They want to take out the U.S. leader, me. I'm on every list. I saw this morning I'm on every single one of their lists. And so far, I guess I've been a little bit lucky, but that maybe doesn't last very long." It is a completely sobering statement. However, and this is a vital distinction in the reporting, it remains entirely unclear whether he was referring to this specific Israeli intelligence we're talking about or just the general flow of threats. Act 4, the geopolitical chess match. Let's move to and see how this builds, because this is where the story gets really, truly complex. According to CNN, some U.S. officials hold a very specific suspicion regarding the timing of this warning. They believe this intelligence may actually be part of a broader effort by Israel to influence Trump's decisions on intensifying military action against Iran. So it brings us right back to our initial question. Is this purely a security warning, or is it a strategic nudge? And this brilliantly illustrates the strategic friction we're seeing. The timing is critical because these reports are emerging against a backdrop of growing friction between Donald Trump and Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. The Wall Street Journal reports they have diverging end goals. Netanyahu is arguing for continuing military operations against Iran, while Trump is actively seeking an exit from the conflict due to economic concerns. And right in the middle of this rift, this highly specific yet unverified intelligence is dropped. Which leaves us with this final, pivotal question: will this new intelligence shift U.S. strategy on Iran, potentially pulling Trump back toward Netanyahu's military objectives? Or, given the reported suspicions of some U.S. officials, will this unverified warning actually widen the rift with Israel? The real-world consequences of this report are still unfolding. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and remember to always keep questioning the deeper layers of the information shaping our world.